No pit stops, no strategy, it's all about the pace today. Qualifying day here at the Hungaroring for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Standing by. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining. Right, so fast.
With qualifying complete, all that remains now is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome to Budapest once again for another round of Formula One action. Historically, a good race for first-time victories, with Button, Hill, Alonso and Heikki Kovalainen all reaching the top step of the podium for the very first time right here. We're northeast of Budapest for today's race at the 2.7-mile Hungaroring circuit. 14 corners here, 8 to the right and 6 to the left, on a track where downforce is king and passing is notoriously difficult. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Surfer Girl completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Tsunoda, Verstappen, Liam Lawson and Albon, Sainz, Russell, Meyer and Esteban Ocon, Antonelli, Jackson, Franco Colapinto and Behrman, Norris, Piastri, Zayn Maloney and Michael Schumacher, Gasly, Stroll, Doohan and Gabriel Bortoleto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. Alongside me here in the commentary box today, former racing driver extraordinaire Naomi Schiff. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish, but let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Well, the race is certainly not won in the first lap, let alone turn one. However, what you can do is prepare yourself ahead of time. Visualize what could potentially happen, different scenarios and where you could place your car, and that will better prepare you to make the right decision with instinctive timing.
The formation lap gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure that their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
Yes, DRS now available. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Cooling may be adversely affected. Okay, be very careful, the floor's incurred massive damage. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay mate, lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise them. Side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperatures. Cooling may be adversely affected. Behind us has significant damage to its front wing and it's going to be losing downforce. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. You're leading the pack, that's P1, and Verstappen's behind. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. 29 laps to go. No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now. Serious damage to the underbody. Repeat, serious damage to the underbody. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap, 1:27.0. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. to your teammate behind, 14.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Time last lap, 1 minute 27.8. They're sitting in 7th. As things stand, we'll be 2nd in the championship. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:24.3. Understood, copy that. Looks stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Oh, great stuff, you hit that target, really good job. Okay, last lap. Your last lap time, 1 minute 27.2. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 19.4 seconds. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position. Okay, copy that. Now please, box this lap. Is in for his stop now. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, that's Lawson ahead of you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. There are 28 laps of fuel remaining, 28 laps. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay mate, we're not using as much fuel as we predicted, which means we've got extra performance in hand, so let's push and use it all up. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes, try not to make it any worse please. The underbody's taken some damage, expect some significant impact to performance I'm afraid. Systems all looking good, head down. Gap to your teammate behind, 8.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, they're sitting in 7th. And the time last lap, 1:29.1. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us up nicely for the rest of this race. The fastest lap at the moment. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 24.3. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're sitting in 7th. Time last lap, 1:27.7. Threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. To your teammate behind, 16.4 seconds. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Okay, Sonoda's behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Look after these tyres now, we want to finish the race on this compound. 13 laps to go. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. There are 22 laps of fuel remaining. got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Side pods have taken damage, you might start to pick up a little bit extra drag. There's damage to the underbody, expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Systems all looking good, head down. The fastest lap at the moment, 1 minute 24.3. That was a bit borderline there, we're lucky to have gotten away with it. And there are 18 laps of fuel remaining now. As things stand, we're going to be leading the championship. Okay mate, we've got some clear track in front of us and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 15.3 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're currently 5th. And the time last lap, 1:28.2. Great stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one. There's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. To your teammate behind, 16.6 seconds. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Lawson behind. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 18 laps old. The car behind has some damage to its front wing, but pace is currently unaffected. Time last lap, 1 minute 27.7. Okay, we've got 12 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:24.3. Final lap, let's go, final lap. Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations, well done.
It's victory in Budapest then, and what a victory it is after an incredible Grand Prix.
You can just see the utter joy and relief on this driver's shoulders today, because we know that the driver's contribution to the constructor's title is what keeps them in their seats. So they have definitely impressed their bosses today.
Oh, here they are now. I always love seeing the independent teams do well, and Williams have a long and storied history with F1. So I'm delighted to see them once again on the top step of the podium. was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.